From the visionary pages of Frank Herbert's novels to the dazzling cinematic adaptations, the Dune saga has captivated generations with its intricate mythology, complex characters, and vast universe. Here are 41 facts about the saga, spanning both the books and their film adaptations. The spice melange, found exclusively in the desert of Arrakis in the Dune saga, is the most valuable substance in the known universe due to its unique properties. In addition to being a potent narcotic, melange is vital for interstellar navigation, as it allows navigators of the Spacing Guild to foresee safe routes through space by folding time and space. The Spacing Guild in the Dune saga is a powerful organization that controls interstellar transportation and the galactic economy. Its navigators, who consume the spice melange, possess psychic abilities that allow them to plot safe routes through space, being crucial for trade and politics in the Dune universe. The sandworms of Arrakis are gigantic creatures that inhabit the dunes and are fundamental to the production of the spice melange in Dune. These worms are the only known source of melange, as the substance forms as a byproduct of their life cycle and metabolism. Their death releases the spice into the desert environment, where it is collected by the inhabitants of Arrakis. The Bene Gesserit are a female order in the Dune saga that possesses psychic abilities and advanced mental control techniques. With a long history and a subtle political agenda, the Bene Gesserit seek to influence the genetic evolution of humanity and eventually produce a supreme being, the Kwisatz Haderach, with unmatched psychic abilities. The houses in the Dune saga are noble families that wield political, economic, and military power in the galactic empire. Each house has its own lineage, resources, and ambitions, competing with each other for control of planets, resources, and strategic alliances in a universe dominated by intrigue and betrayal. Emphasis on the prophecy. The film delves into the prophecy of the Kwisatz Haderach, an awaited messiah who will possess unparalleled psychic abilities, and follows Paul Atreides' journey to fulfill his destiny as the Chosen One. Intricate politics. The intricate politics of the Great Houses and the rivalry between the Atreides and the Harkonnens for control of Arrakis are explored, showcasing the conspiracies and betrayals that shape the central conflict of the story. Freeman culture. The film introduces the unique culture of the Freeman, the native inhabitants of the desert of Arrakis, highlighting their resilience, traditions, and the importance of water in their society. Epic battles. Impressive battle scenes are recreated, including the Harkonnen attack on Arrakis and the Freemen's struggle for the liberation of their planet, showcasing the brutality and scale of war in the Dune universe. Exploration of deep themes. Through its narrative, the film addresses deep themes such as power, religion, ecology, and human destiny, offering meaningful reflections on the human condition and the future of humanity in a universe dominated by politics and war. Published in 1969, it is the direct sequel to Dune and follows the story of Paul Atreides, who is now the Emperor of the known universe, and the repercussions of his actions in the first book. This book explores the political, religious, and personal consequences of Paul Atreides' actions in Dune, showing how his role as the Messiah of the Freeman religion affects the known universe. Published in 1976, it is the third installment of the original Dune series and focuses on the son of Paul Atreides, Leto Sekou, who struggles to uphold his father's legacy while facing new threats. In this installment, Leto Sekou, son of Paul Atreides, confronts his own destiny as he struggles to uphold his father's legacy and confront new threats that endanger the stability of the universe. Published in 1981, it is the fourth novel in the series and is set thousands of years after the events of Children of Dune. It narrates the reign of the god Emperor Leto Sekou and the challenges he faces in his attempt to preserve humanity. The story unfolds in a distant future, where Leto Sekou has ruled the universe for thousands of years as a benevolent tyrant, sacrificing his humanity in an attempt to protect humanity from its own self-destruction. Heretics of Dune, Published in 1984, it is the fifth book in the series and is set several millennia after the events of God Emperor of Dune. The story follows a group of rebels who challenge the established order by Leto II. This book focuses on the struggle of a group of rebels, known as the Honored Matres, against the Bene Gesserit and other established powers in the universe, as they attempt to dominate the galaxy. Dune. Published in 1985, it is the sixth book in the original series and follows the story of the Bene Gesserit as they attempt to maintain their influence in the known universe. It explores political and religious conflicts in a distant future. Dune explores the role of the Bene Gesserit in a changing universe as they face new threats and challenges to their power and influence. The second Dune film, directed by Denis Villeneuve, is a direct continuation of the first film, further exploring the complex plot and characters introduced in the first installment. The sequel delves deeper into the development of key characters like Paul Atreides, Lady Jessica, Duncan Idaho and Chani, among others, showing their internal conflicts and evolution in the Dune universe. The film focuses on Paul Atreides' rise as a leader and messianic prophet as he struggles to control his destiny and fulfill his role in the future of Arrakis and the Galactic Empire. The plot explores the political and religious consequences of Paul's actions and his growing influence on society and galactic politics, as well as the tensions that arise as a result of his rise to power. The film depicts a growing conflict between House Atreides and the Empire, with internal and external conspiracies threatening to destabilize the balance of power in the galaxy. J.R.R. Tolkien expressed his displeasure with the book series. "Thank you for sending me a copy of Dune. I received one last year from Lanier, so I know something about the book. It is impossible for an author who still writes to be fair to another author who works on the same subject and in the same field. At least, that is my belief. In fact, I intensely dislike Dune, and that sort of intense dislike is the best and most just thing for the other author is to keep silent and refuse to comment." J.R.R. Tolkien letter to John Bush, March 12, 1966. Tolkien's intense dislike for Dune stemmed from his perception that Herbert's work was entirely determined by the desire and will to power, understood as subjugation. Tolkien took a critical political moral perspective. Denis Villeneuve, known for his distinctive visual style, reinterpreted the Dune universe with a modern and cinematic approach, capturing the epic essence of Frank Herbert's original work. The film features a stellar cast, including Timothée Chalamet, Rebecca Ferguson, Oscar Isaac, Zendaya, Josh Brolin, and Javier Bardem, among others, who deliver standout performances as the iconic characters of Dune. The film's original music, composed by Hans Zimmer, evokes a unique and emotional atmosphere, perfectly complementing the action and drama scenes. The production faced significant technical challenges in recreating the vast desert landscapes of Arrakis and the fantastic creatures, using cutting-edge visual effects technology to bring the world of Dune to life in an impressive way. Although it is a cinematic adaptation, the film strives to maintain fidelity to the spirit and narrative of Frank Herbert's original novel, respecting the complexity of the universe created by him and offering a satisfying experience for both fans and general audiences. Directing Dune was a lifelong dream for Villeneuve. In fact, he wanted to film this movie since he read the book for the first time, at the age of 14. Making this movie took 3.5 years and cost approximately $165 million. Having successfully directed Arrival and Blade Runner 2049, Villeneuve felt confident that he had enough experience to lead an ambitious project like Dune. Because the last two attempts to adapt this book for the big screen had failed spectacularly, Villeneuve did not want to take any risks. He said, "After filming Blade Runner, I had the talent, skill, and knowledge to be able to face such a big challenge. I knew I was ready to face it. I knew I could do it." Hans Zimmer is such a fan of the book that he turned down working on Tenet with his longtime collaborator Christopher Nolan and preferred to score Dune. It was the first time since The Prestige that a Nolan film was not scored by Zimmer. Hans Zimmer also composed a second soundtrack for the film. He wrote original music for The Art and Soul of Dune, a book about the making of the movie written by its executive producer Tanya Lapointe. It is the first time he has written original music for a literary work. After discovering these fascinating facts about the Dune saga, do you feel ready to immerse yourself in Frank Herbert's vast universe? Or perhaps you're eager to relive the epic on the big screen through the stunning cinematic adaptations. Whether delving into the pages of the books or enjoying the thrilling movies, the Dune saga promises an unforgettable journey through science fiction. Are you daring enough to embark on this epic adventure?